to my first rant of the year. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel. Now, today, I'm going to go on a rant or just talk about the things that men used to love to brag about. I actually have about 6 things. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment under this video because I'm interested in knowing if I leave anything out. Now, let's go ahead and get right into it. Things that men used to brag about. Number one is hygiene. Yes, hygiene. Whether her box stinks or whether her feet stinks, in my mind, I believe women should not stink. Now, I get it. If you go and you working out, that's a completely different thing. I'm going to understand that. But go wash your ass, okay? Because I'm not interested in smelling something that stinks, right? Something that repulses me. When I look at a woman, I want to be aroused. Now, I get it. If this is my mom, my sister, or, nieces, or, family members, something like that, okay, no problem. I'm not going to be that close to you anyway. But if this is a woman that is pursuing me or that I'm pursuing, hygiene is a big thing. So keep this in mind. Men used to brag about women's hygiene and how they smell. Next is number 2 is women actually being team players. Women actually fulfilling their role, but being happy to fulfill that role. I'm not talking about now with the social media thing, how everybody's pretending to be millionaires. I want you guys to think about this because this is actually hilarious. There was a day and time where if you had a brand new car, I don't care what it is, but let's say, let me say it this way. If you had like a brand new Cadillac truck or a brand new Mustang Camaro, a car like that, man, you were looked at as the man. Now, today, you have to have a brand new Lambo, Benz, a Rolls Royce. You have to have that. Now, the problem is most people don't have that. And the women today are not really team players. They're not even role players. They're just more like fans in the stands that are hoping that you put on a good performance and that you actually bring them along. Like, that's what it looks like. That's what's going on. But that doesn't give you anything to brag about because that's not somebody that's holding you down. And men love to brag about a woman that's holding them down. Number 3 is, and this actually should have been number 1. Men bragged about a beautiful woman. A naturally beautiful woman, a woman that doesn't wear makeup or doesn't have to wear makeup. Like, the most that I remember women like wearing was like lip gloss, right? Now, I get it. If we're going out or we're going to a special place or you're about to be on camera, and when I say on camera, I mean TV shows. I mean, like, you're going to like some type of award ceremony, or we're stepping out and we're going like to a restaurant. Now, here's the thing about even going to restaurants. This was not like a normal thing. Like, and when I say normal, I mean first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth date. You're still going to all these fancy places and you ain't got no box yet. Like, you can't brag about that because you're still taking this woman out on dates. So when a man finds like that naturally beautiful woman, oh my gosh, that's something to brag about because not every single woman is beautiful, right? And when I say beautiful or gorgeous, I'm talking about like an arousal. Like, when a beautiful, for instance, let me put it this way. When a beautiful woman steps into a room, everyone notices her. Everyone notices her. Now, the reason why men did not brag about the women who have to pile on the makeup is because when they pile on the makeup, back then, that was like a sign of this woman has some shit going on her face. This woman is insecure about what her skin actually looks like. She's trying to cover up what her skin actually looks like. For instance, this woman would have terrible acne or craters, right? Like craters in her face. And now, I mean, we're just being fooled all the time, like at a rapid rate to where you don't even know what the woman looks like. You see her and you're like, oh, okay, dang, she bad. She got long, wavy, curly hair and she light skin. And oh my gosh, look at her eyes and her lips. And I just got to have her. And then all of a sudden, you know, she started taking all of those pieces off. And you're like, what the?
We're gonna get separated again.
Who are you? Like, I want the woman that was just here. Like, you can go, cause I want the woman that was where that woman go, right? Again, men, we love to brag, so women are taking our bragging rights away. Lip gloss, that was like, ooh, oh my God, look at them lips. But now it's like a whole goddamn face. The whole face is just plastered. And this is every single day. And guess what? To be able to do that, those are not like those make the makeup that women are buying because they're using so much of it. It's expensive. Oh my gosh. Ladies, I hope y'all don't get mad at me for saying this, but men used to brag about his woman being able to cook. Now, when I say being able to cook, I mean being able to cook good food that everybody wants to eat. Meaning, okay, cool. Hey, we're going to go to such and such house for Thanksgiving. Or, oh, you know, man, I love when such and such brings this dinner, right? Or when she cooks, right? We don't have that now because now everyone is trying to get to Ruth Chris, right? And listen, I don't have a problem with Ruth Chris or any other restaurant. But what I'm saying is those used to be like a woman had to earn that, right? Like a woman brags about being able to go to Ruth Chris, but the man was bragging about the woman actually cooking, right? Especially if she could cook his favorite dish. Now, for me personally, right, I enjoy women that can cook healthy food and or soul food, which is looked at as unhealthy food, which a lot of times it is, right? Doctors have to tell us that we can no longer eat it, right? So with that being said, men love when women can actually cook. Like, it's something that makes you say, well, damn, you know what? Not every woman out here can cook, man. I might have to go ahead and keep her. In fact, you know, since we're talking about the beginning of the year, let me tell you guys this. Right, one of my friends, he decided he was gonna go back to his ex. Actually, he was gonna go back to his baby mama. Granted, he has 4 baby mamas, so whatever, right? But he was like, yeah, you know what, man? I'm spending way more money out here being single. I was like, damn, you right. I noticed that. I noticed that you are spending a lot of money. I don't, right? Because, you know, I just don't. But the funny thing was, when I hit him up just to make sure that this is what he was doing, right? Because he was a guy that was, you know what I'm saying? He was really going out. He was going out more than I was, right? So when I hit him, he was like, oh yeah, nah, man, I just finished eating. I'm about to lay it down. I'm like, bro, it's 9 o'clock. Everybody's waiting for the new year to start. It's like, yeah, man, I'm about to lay it down. I'm like, yep. I remember those days. I remember having a woman like that or having women like that. Very uncommon. I know I said something else could have been number 1, but this is actually number 1. A lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. Now we got women who are a freak in the streets and a freak in the bedroom. So the freak never turns off. But here's the problem with her being a freak in the streets. She's a freak for everyone, for every man that she comes across that she is interested in. He gets the chance to test drive that, which means now it's common, right? There used to be a day and time where every man did not get to be with every single woman. It was like that, so much so to where when you got one, you held on to her, right? And you can kind of see that in some men, where some men are like really trying to hold on to that woman and make sure that no other man gets to her. But the issue is women now are looking for a new experience, and they realize that Every single man brings them a different experience. But the part that's being left out is not every single man is going to give a damn about them. Not every man is going to love them the way that they want to be loved, because that man might not even be interested in her beyond the sex, beyond his horniness, right? Meaning once he, you know what I'm saying? Once he busts, now all of a sudden he ain't tripping off of her because she was not what he wanted in the first place. And then number 6, this is the final reason, right? This is the final thing that men loved to brag about. That's when women were actually exclusive. Now today, they belong to the community.
What women do you think that had a train ran over?
Oh, man. I'm going to let her answer that. I have no idea.
95%.
Right? Meaning they have high body counts, right? They're beyond being a freak in the sheets. Right? They're beyond being a lady. The lady part is actually going away, right? They're all turning into women that are exclusive to social media. Meaning, if you want that woman, you're going to have to provide or have some type of lifestyle that they can post on social media, because they are no longer interested in just being with one man. Because when they look at social media, they see the highlight reels of other women. The messed up part about this is those women are showing the highlights, right? It's kind of like watching the highlights of a basketball game, right? You'll see, oh man, damn, if you watch the highlights for one player, you're like, damn, okay, he was killing. Like, oh my gosh, this dude, he was giving everybody buckets. But once you go back and you look at the stat sheet and you say, okay, he had 25, but the person that he was guarding had 35 and that team won, it makes you look at the situation a little different. Like, damn, okay. You put up 25. It took you 25 shots to get that 25, and your team lost. So which performance would you actually rather have, fellas? Right? We're worried about, and it's a good worry to have, right? Because when you want a woman that's exclusive to you, you want her to be exclusive to you for a reason, right? Because you, and here I go, right? I'm assuming that you want to take care of this woman. I'm assuming that you want to give this woman the world. But those women actually earned it. They worked for it. Now, when I hear women speak and they feel like they don't have to work for nothing, they're entitled, I'm like, damn, these women are dumb, confused, stupid. Like, just me knowing that there's way more women on this earth than there are men, it's like, damn, okay, wait, hold on now. You may want to make sure you lock this guy in, because there's not a lot of choices. In fact, let me say it this way. If we want to just get specific when we talk about numbers, if we want to talk about people in the United States, right, there's 3 million more women. So if every man got married, there would be 3 million women left with no men. Now, if we want to talk about the black community, it's 2 million more women. So if every single black man got married, 2 million women would not have a man. 2 million. 2 million. I just want to make that clear, because sometimes people have a bad habit of not understanding what 2 million looks like, right? Not 200, not 2,000, not 2, right? 2 million. So when I hear women saying, oh, they would rather be with the rich cheater, what I tell men on my channel is, hey, you know what? Every woman wants a man that has money. So go and get the money. All right. I'm not saying be a slave to the money. What I'm saying is, once you find that thing that you're passionate about, once you figure out what your life's purpose is, and you begin to work on that, and then you find a way to scale it up and push it out to the masses, now all of a sudden the money is going to be coming in, and you're not going to have to work as hard, assuming that you put the right people in place to make sure that everything is working like it's supposed to. That's what I'm encouraging you guys to do here on my channel, right? I want you guys to be the best version of yourself. But I do have a question for you guys. Did I leave out anything that men used to brag about? Comment under this video. Remember, When you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. That means you 2.4, because now we're in the year 2024. Welcome. Let's get it.